Hello, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about change. So first, I want you to please pause this video, go to the one I linked in Moodle, watch it, and then come back. Okay, great. Now that you finished watching the other video, do you agree with it? With the message? Why? Please think about this before class. Great. Now think about this. What choices could you make to change your life? Please think about at least three things you could do. Great. Now, let's go to workbook page 48, exercise 1. We're going to match the sentences A to G with the responses 1 to 7. For example, letter A says, I really am fed up with always footing the bill. The response that this person got is, it's high time he learned to pay his own way. Letter B, we are running a little late. What do you think could be a good match for letter B? I wish I could spend some time with him to help him with his studies. I'd rather we recruited someone with more of a background in this area. I think it's time we get going. Yeah, right? Number 3, I think it's time we got going. Great. Pause the video and do the rest. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and check. She is really tired and needs a break. Number 7, it's time she took a vacation. D, my car keeps breaking down. 5, if only I had the money to buy a new one. E, his grades are getting worse. 1, I wish I could spend more time with him to help him with his studies. F, John really doesn't have the experience to run the project. 2, I'd rather we recruited someone with more background in this area. G, I don't agree with giving money to charities. 6, I'd rather people volunteer some of their time. Great. Now, please go ahead, pause the video while you read the sentences and then think about this. Do these expressions refer to something in the past? And if not, why are these verbs in the past? Please pause the video. Okay, great. So if you notice, these situations are not in the past. They have different forms and different reasons for being in the past, though. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at them. Look at these two different structures we can use. Please complete them with the options in the bottom. For example, suppose I gave him a few dollars, but then, if I won the lottery, I would travel around the world. Use in, for example, if, I wish, or suppose, to say that we think a present or future event is unlikely or impossible. Another option could be, they told me they did their homework. He said he was the most famous singer. Use in to refer to the present. Please pause the video while you match. Okay, great, let's check. So we're going to be using simple past in conditionals to say that we think a present or future event is unlikely or impossible, right? And we're also going to use simple past in reported speech to refer to the present. So Ricky Martin says, I am the most famous singer. So when I report it, I will say, he said he was the most famous singer. I don't think so, but that's what he said, right? Great. Now let's complete the other structures. It's about time they did something about homeless people. It's high time she bought some groceries. Use with to say you think something should happen now or very soon. I'd rather my students did their homework on time. He would rather you didn't use his motorcycle. Use with to explain you don't want someone to do something or that you're not happy with a situation. Once again, pause the video while you work on this. Okay, great. Let's go ahead and check. So we're going to use it's time, a phrase with time, with simple past to say that you think something should happen right now or very soon. We use would rather with simple past to explain you don't want something to do something or that you're not happy with a situation that's happening right now. Great, let's go ahead and practice. Let's go to our workbook page 48, exercise number 2. Here you have to correct the mistakes in these sentences. For example, letter A says, I am really out of shape. I think it is time I join a gym. As you notice, we're going to be using the simple past, so we crossed join and we wrote joined. B. She would rather spend the evening in the countryside than in a busy city. What is the mistake here? Please pause the video and correct. Okay, great. So if you notice, letter B is actually correct, right? We're going to continue checking during our class. Okay, great. Then let's continue. Now, let's go to student book page 125. Complete the sentences with a verb in the appropriate form. It's about time people expecting others to look after them. It's about time we giving more generously to charity. Pause the video while you write your ideas. Great. Now that you finish, I want you to please complete sentences with these ideas. If someone gave me $100, it's about high time the government. I'd rather my mom. My teacher said, pause the video while you work on this. Great, guys. We're going to share this in our class, okay? I'll see you then. Bye bye.